Kolarov at left back. Right back is Pablo Zabaleta, John Stones and Otamendi, so it's an unchanged back four from the Steaua Bucharest game. Kolarov is no longer a centre back, it seems, now that Otamendi is back. Then in midfield we've got David Silva alongside Fernandinho, and then the first change is Jesus Navas has come in for Nolito. We've got Sterling on the left, it seems, Kevin De Bruyne behind Sergio Aguero and Navas on the right. So the changes there are Nolito's dropped to the bench, and Sandy is nowhere to be seen. The bench, we've got Hart there, we've got Fernando as well. We've got Pablo Maffeo, the young EDS lad, which I'm happy to see personally. He gets a slot on the bench given the fact that Sandy's not around. Nolito, obviously, surprised he's dropped given his form. Delph's there as well, Iheanacho and Gaio Clichy. It's a pretty strong team. I can see why he's gone for Navas. Maybe he values a little bit more Premier League experience, so Nolito has been dropped for this game so far. I understand that given the fact that he hasn't probably played away in a game like this before in his career at all. So Navas is a wily customer. He knows what he's doing here, and he's more likely to adapt to this kind of environment. It isn't that windy, actually. It isn't too bad. He was expecting a wet and windy. I've nearly got run over there. Expecting a wet and windy day in Stoke, and it's been okay. The team have just arrived. I saw the bus as well. I'm quite confident. I think that team's okay. I'm going to run through it again if you just joined in. We've got Caballero in goal, Kolarov at left back. Right back is Pablo Zabaleta. He was good against Steaua Bucharest, so he deserves to carry on in my opinion. And Otamendi and Stones. Then Silva, Fernandinho midfield. Then Sterling, De Bruyne, Jesus Navas is the big change, and then Sergio Aguero up top. I'm expecting to see similar as we did against Steaua and Sunderland. It's Guardiola's way. He only ever tries to control the possession. He tries to control the ball. He actually said in the press conference that if he could, he'd control the ball for 90 minutes of the game. We all know you would, Pep. That's what you want to do. I don't think it's going to be possible today, but fingers crossed we'll try. Stoke will be up for this. They'll want to prove a point. Mark Hughes will want to prove a point. He always does. And if Peter Crouch comes in, I don't know if he's playing or not, he'll probably end up scoring a wonder goal because that's what he always does against us. But it's going to be an interesting game. I'm expecting it to be tight quite initially. Fingers crossed we can get an early goal. I know that's the whole cliche in general, but it is going to be important to break down a team of Stoke's kind of mental calibre, I would say, to get that early goal and maybe relax one or two potential nerves. I think this team will be on the front foot from the off. I think they'll really look to assert themselves. I think they'll press quite high. And to be honest, if we do play at the level we're capable of, then we should win this. It's going to be interesting to see Sterling on the left because he's been playing on the right recently and he's done really well there. And so he's going to have to go back to the left where he was last year, but I've got no doubts given the form he's at the moment that he will maybe, he'll do all right, I'm sure. And if you just join in once again, because it is a live stream, in goal we have Caballero, left back we've got Kolarov, on the right side we've got Pablo Zabaleta, Sanya's got a knock so he's not involved, Stones and Otamendi, and then Fernandinho, Silva, on the left Sterling, Nolito has been dropped for Jesus Navas, who was on the right, De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero. On the bench we've got Joe Hart, continues on the bench. Yeah, no surprises there for me personally. Maffeo's been called up to the bench given Sanya's out. Clichy's there. Delph, Fernando, Iheanacho. So it's a pretty strong squad. You'd like to think we've got enough there to get 3 points. Nothing's ever simple, obviously, of course, in Man City. It's going to be a very tough game. But yeah, Blues, what do you make of this team? What do you make of the potential game at Stoke? We're going to go and watch it in a minute. But yeah, get in the comments below. Drop a like on the video, subscribe, and we'll see you after the game.